Stephen A. Smith has a message to the Democrats.
What?
Complaining about the Epstein file.
Huh?
Stephen A. Come on out the closet, man. Come on out that closet.
No.
You know you are a Trumpster. Come on out that closet. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Stephen A. Smith, undercover brother, undercover Republican, undercover. He don't speak like no Democrat. I'm just going to be honest, y'all. He don't. Do y'all think he speaks like a Democrat? Now, I'm not saying all Democrats don't have no sense. Some of them do. But Stephen A. Smith has seen the writing on the wall, y'all. He's using his eggnog. He's using his common sense that the good Lord gave him. He knows what's right and what's wrong. He knows what's going on within the Democratic Party. He knows. And y'all know too. But why do y'all sit there and believe everything that they say about Trump? But you don't believe what they say about Biden, Kamala Harris, Obama. Everybody has a past, y'all. Everybody do, okay? And it's not squeaky clean, all right? Mine ain't squeaky clean. Now, I ain't been no criminal or nothing like that, okay? I have done some things in my day that I didn't like. Most of us have. But y'all want to call people out, especially Trump, out what he did in his past. Like people can't change. Some of y'all say y'all change. Why the hell should we believe y'all? Why? Put it on down there in the comment section. We don't know what you do behind doors. We don't know. But Stephen A. Smith is, I'm going to say, most likely that he voted for Trump. But he don't want nobody to know because he don't want to lose his followers. But you can tell by the way that the man speaks that he don't like what the Democrats are doing to Trump. You can tell. I'm going to play you the video and 2 more other videos after that. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Don't be leaving me. You're going to have to excuse me when I start eating my Starbucks cranberry something. I forgot what it's called. My daughter bought it for me. But y'all, thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App, the super thanks to buy me a coffee. Thank you so very much. I appreciate the blessing that y'all give me, and I appreciate you buying the soap, the perfume, and I appreciate you going on over there to knickknackhaven.com. I got 3 items I want to show you. Maybe you just might want to go over there. Look at that. That is so cute. It's for a Christian. It's for a Christian. All right. The little tea light. It's cute. You can put it on your shelf or something, you know. Put it on a table. Put it on a bookcase. May the blessings of every day give you hope. Give you hope. Light the candle. And you say that every day to yourself. The blessings. Pray to your Jesus. Pray to your God. Pray, pray, pray. Look at the kitty cat, y'all. Kitty cat, this is a new mug right here. New mug. It is adorable. I ain't gonna lie, it's adorable. I love kitty cats. I love them. This is gonna be over there too. For all you cat lovers. Meow. Meow. Come get me. Come get me, meow. I know somebody gonna come get that kitty cat. Somebody gonna come get that kitty cat. And I ain't talking about the kitty cat that y'all men thinking about. I ain't talking about that kitty cat. Y'all get enough of that. Y'all don't need no more of that. You don't need no more. You don't need no more. Look at this beautiful owl. Look how beautiful that is right there. Put him on a bookcase too. Put him on a shelf. Put him on a side table. So cute. This is adorable right here. Look at them big old eyes. Ceramic. Glaze. Really nice. Go over there and buy him. He waiting on you. He is waiting on you. He, she, whatever the heck it is waiting. Moving right along. Here we go. All right. Come on, girl. Play Stephen. We want to see Stephen. You going to see Stephen. Like I said, stay with me. Stay with me now. Don't leave me. Come on, Stephen. Tell him.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that the Epstein files were in existence and free to have been opened during the Biden administration.
Mm-hmm.
You were there for 4 years.
True. Why didn't they open it then? They hate Trump so much. Why? Because there's something within those files, y'all.
How come you didn't open it as a Democratic Party then?
Right.
What am I missing?
I know.
I'm not saying I know. It's a legitimate question.
True.
Maybe I don't remember the answer. Maybe my extraordinary producers should be able to help me during the commercial break. But from my understanding, the same files that were open or being open now with the 220 pages of documents or whatever it is,
Woo.
with various emails, that could have been done when Biden was in office.
Why didn't Biden do it, y'all? Why? Why he didn't do it? They hate Trump so much. Why? And I want to know. Those files been in existence for a long time ago. How do we know they haven't went inside and did something and put something else? Who's in charge of those files? Who? Do y'all trust that even if they come out with it? Who's been handling the files? I know y'all say they top secret. They put it in the places where it's supposed to be top secret. Nobody can look at it. Somebody's looking at it. Somebody. So how the hell they know that something is in it? What's in it? Emails and stuff like that. How do they know? How? Why didn't they use this weapon against Trump back in 2016? Back in 2024 when he just won? Why didn't they use it then? They hate him so much they don't want him to win. Why? Somebody is in control of those files. Somebody can see it. You ain't telling me they ain't.
Well, why didn't you do it?
Right. Right.
If it's so important now.
I agree.
What were the Democrats doing at that particular moment in time?
Sleeping.
This is the kind of stuff that smells.
Mm-hmm.
Because my attitude is just deducing how much they despise Trump is if there was some real bona fide dirt on him, since you went after him with the 34 felony convictions, which essentially was deduced to him paying hush money.
You see how he's talking, his attitude, how he's speaking? Can you tell that maybe, just maybe, he likes Trump? Or he don't like what they doing to Trump? Or maybe he's just a decent man. He don't like when people ridicule other people. Maybe he's just decent, I don't know. But I like this Stephen A. Smith. I like him.
To Stormy Daniels, a porn star, just so she wouldn't reveal their happenings with one another leading up to the election in 2016. Okay? If you had something like that you were willing to parade him through the streets with, of course, if you had something on him about Epstein, you'd have let it go earlier to make sure he didn't become the 47th president. That's just my thinking from a logical perspective. But what do I know?
Or the 45th president. If you had anything on him, you would have presented it right away. You wouldn't have been waiting. So if something come out now and there's something in there, is there a possibility that whoever had control of those files, who was watching over those files, went in there and put something else in there that they wasn't supposed to put in there? How can you trust that? You can't trust it because people are evil. They want to see Donald Trump fall. They want to see his name fall, his family. Okay? It ain't just Trump. They went after his kids too to try to find something, but they couldn't. They couldn't, y'all. Okay, but Stephen A. Smith, He is so right. He is so right. Okay, let me play this right here. Trump checkmates the Democrats. Trump has a smart mouth. Like some of y'all. You can't get mad. Some of y'all got a smart mouth too, but you gonna get mad at Trump for speaking his mind. He can't speak his mind, but y'all can speak y'all's. Y'all something else.
Boy, talk about a huge blow up right in your face. The Democrats who've been crying and whining, release the Epstein files, release the Epstein files. What are you so afraid of? Well, guess what? President Trump just made this announcement late last night, Sunday evening. Check it out. Trump said in a post last night, as I said on Friday night aboard Air Force One to the fake news media, House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files because we have nothing to hide, and it's time to move on from this Democrat hoax perpetrated by the radical left lunatics in order to deflect from the great success of the Republican Party, including our recent victory on the Democrat shutdown. Not an untrue word was spoken there. The Department of Justice, he continues, has already turned over tens of thousands of pages to the public on Epstein, are looking at various Democrat operatives.
So is it Department of Justice have the files? They the one watching over the Holy Grail? To file the Epstein files? Are they the one? You don't think there's no crooked people within the Department of Justice? You don't?
Clinton, Reid Hoffman, Larry Summers, etc., and their relationship to Epstein and the House Oversight Committee can have whatever they are legally entitled to.
You notice that key word? He said legally. He got to keep putting that in there, legally. Because I said legally. Now, when they start doing unlegally stuff, Trump can say, I said legally. Damn it, that's what I said.
I don't care. All I do care about is that Republicans get back on point, which is the economy, affordability, where we are winning big, our victory on reducing inflation from the highest level in the history to practically nothing, bringing down prices for the American people, delivering historic tax cuts, gaining trillions of dollars of investment into America, the rebuilding of our military, securing our border, deporting criminal illegal aliens, ending...
You see that? That's what y'all supposed to be voting for. Policy. Not because somebody can give you free bus ride, free food stamps, free Section 8. You're supposed to be voting on policies, how to make the economy better. Not just for you, for everybody. Okay? Everyone. But that ain't what they vote for. They vote for Democrats because the Democrats say they're going to give them free stuff. Y'all think I'm lying? Look it up for your damn self.
Men and women's sports, stopping transgender for everyone, and so much more. You hear how Trump just listed off every single policy, initiative, platform that he discussed during his run in the election era in 2024, and he's delivered on every one of those promises. What do the Democrats offer?
Don't get me wrong now. Trump ain't perfect. He is not perfect. I'm not saying he's perfect. No man is perfect on this earth. But I like his attitude. I like his sarcasm. And I like his policies. Some of them now. Maybe one or two I may not care for. But it's okay. The majority, I like the majority of what he stands for. I just put it like that. All right.
No solutions, no strategy, no vision, no nothing, just consumption from head to toe of hatred for one man, and they cry Epstein,
right.
Epstein, Epstein. Well, guess what? You got what you wanted. And
do you notice? I notice that every time, like the shutdown, stuff like that, when something big come up, and then it finally goes away, something else new come along right away with the Democrats. Why is that? Why? Why they messing with Trump? Why? He can't run no more. He can't run. But they want you to see what Republicans will do to you. Basically, what they're saying. This is Republicans. This is what y'all will be voting for if you vote Republican. That's what I'm trying to say.
Talk about why I think this is like 4D chess on Trump's part in just a second. He continued. Nobody cared about Jeffrey Epstein when he was alive. And if the Democrats had anything, they would have released it before our landslide election victory. Some, quote, members, end quote, of the Republican Party are being used, and we can't let that happen. Let's start talking about the Republican Party's record-setting achievements and not fall into the Epstein trap, which is actually a curse on the Democrats, not us. Make America great again. This is actually like, again, the hat is correct. Trump was right about everything. Every single hoax and conspiracy theory, you know, Senator John Kennedy from Louisiana, who I know you and I love.
That was some good information right there. It was moving right along. Okay. Trump spoke out about this Epstein stuff. He did, but I guess nobody paid attention. I guess the Democrats didn't hear. Maybe they didn't put it on the fake news. They didn't put it on CNN, ABC, NBC, MSNBC, none of those fake news stations who refused to report the truth. I don't know how they're still in business. How are they still in business? And they don't want to report the real news. The accomplishments of Trump. Nothing. You don't see it nowhere on those news. You don't see it. Listen to this right here.
Bill Clinton.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island.
They don't report that. CNN. They ain't saying nothing about Clinton. And his other buddies that was over there on Epstein Island, they ain't saying nothing. Why?
Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems. That island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew.
They saying, this is what they saying, y'all. Listen well. If Trump knew that that island was a cesspool, why was he talking and walking and having relationship, I don't mean sexually, with Jeffrey Epstein? I think this is my philosophy right here. This is my thinking. And you can put down in the comment what you think. I think that he didn't know the full details in the beginning. But once he did, y'all, do you know Trump is the one that squeals on Epstein? Why didn't he do it in the beginning? You need to ask yourself the same thing. Some of y'all know people who commit crimes. Some of y'all know people who mess with little children, but you don't report them at all. Why? Because you are afraid. Now, I don't know if Trump was afraid, but y'all can't condemn him because he didn't tell. Everyone knows something about somebody that they was doing something wrong, but you didn't report it. Why didn't you report it? Why you gonna condemn Trump when you've done the same damn thing? Why didn't you? Huh? Some of you know your pappy was cheating. Your mammy was cheating. You didn't tell. Some of y'all know people who broke into people's houses, but you didn't tell. Why? Why didn't you do it? Why? Put it on down in the comment section. Somebody, everybody knows somebody who done something despicable, but they didn't tell. Moving right along.
Tell you about it. The island was an absolute cesspool. So
The Clintons are friends
and he's
of
been
yours,
there
right?
for many
The
times.
Clintons are friends
Well,
of
I
yours.
can't say friends, but I know
You're
them.
friendly. You know them.
They play at my clubs a lot. I have clubs, and everybody.
You're friends with them. You know them. So you knew what they were doing. And I bet you that guy that's asking him questions knows somebody too who's done a crime or done something that they are not supposed to. Do you think he told it on somebody? What do they always say? Snitches get stitches. Move right along.
Are you saying this?
I was not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein, and you watched people yesterday saying that I threw him out of a club. I didn't want anything to do with him. That was many, many years ago. It shows you one thing, that I have good taste.
Right.
Okay? Now, other people, they went all over with him. They went to his island. His island, whatever his island was, wherever it is, I was never there.
So I'm pretty sure those files are going to say he wasn't there unless the files have been manipulated, okay? Messed with. Y'all don't think it can't be messed with? I would not trust those files. I'm just saying, y'all. I would not trust them. They was in the Department of Justice, and we know who was in charge then. The Biden, the Obamas. They was in charge of those files just like the Republicans are in charge of them now. Okay. So we know what happened, what could be put into those files. Sandfay, girl, they can't do that. They got the original copies. How do we know that? How do we know? You know, you got some experts out there who can make stuff look original, but it's really not. So how can you trust that? If you can't see it with your eyes, damn it, hell, don't believe it. That's all I'm saying. If you don't see the proof, you don't see the receipt, if you don't see it with your eyes, always remember, things can be manipulated. Ask AI.
Find out the people that went to the island. I threw them out. In fact, I think the great James Patterson, who's a member of Mar-a-Lago, made a statement yesterday that many years ago I threw him out. I'm not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein. Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him.
Right.
And the people in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him for 15 years. I wasn't a fan. I was not, a long time ago. I'd say maybe 15 years. I was not a fan of his. That I can tell you. I was not a fan.
He was not a fan. I didn't like that man because when I found out what that man was doing, he may not knew in the beginning. Like some of y'all have friends, even some family members, and co-workers. You may not know in the beginning what they're doing behind the scenes. So you hanging with them. You going to clubs, you going to restaurants, you going to movies, you doing activities with them and their family sometimes, but you never know what they're doing until later on. And then when you find out what they're doing, do you stay there and continue to be his friend? Or do you distance yourself? You're supposed to distance yourself. And that's what Trump did. He distanced himself from Epstein. Not because, I'm spitting out food. Not because he thought that Epstein was going to blackmail him. Okay? He distanced himself because he don't want his name associated with something like that. I'm the same way. When I find out you doing wrong, you're no longer my friend. We no longer talking. We are no longer associates. Okay? I don't deal with crooked people, people who steal, lie, do unthinkable things. I don't do it. But some of y'all stay there idle because, I like the personality. Well, his personality can't be that damn good, y'all, if he doing something wrong. You got some men beating their whole damn family, wife and children, but you still friends with that man. He's a good guy to me. So you saying you don't give a damn what he doing to his family or his kids. You don't give a damn. That's where some of y'all are. Go down in the comment section and tell me what y'all think. Do you think Stephen A. Smith is an undercover Republican? If he ain't, he may be right there in the middle somewhere. In the middle. Okay, in the middle. But he's making sense more and more and more. All right, y'all. Tell me what you think. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.